Hello and welcome to another episode of the world's only podcast dedicated to the Golden Girls and vegan food.
What?
I am Dave Huffman, the bitchy vegan homo.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Vegan Vicki of Urban Sweetness.
So today on Vegan Cheesecake, we're going to be discussing episode 2 from season 1 of the Golden Girls.
Yes.
The title, which I constantly mess up because it's a play on the movie.
On the movie.
Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, so I always keep calling it that, but it's Guess Who's Coming to the Wedding.
Yes. Who shows up?
Spoiler alert, it's Stan, Dorothy's ex-husband.
Boo.
Boo, Stan. It's Stan's first appearance. So
it is his first appearance.
And so this episode, it's not like the most hilarious one, but it certainly gives you a lot of like backstory.
It does.
About, how Stan was a total dirtbag.
He was. Stan, why you got to be a dirtbag?
Well,
just come on now.
He wouldn't have, and of course, he shows up with that toupee. Oh,
awful. Stan has had a couple mishaps with the hair.
Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it. So, but I do like, I think that toupee technology has really come a long way.
It has.
Yeah.
Man weaves are out.
Mm-hmm.
Man weaves are out. It's amazing.
Man weave.
Yes.
That sounds like the worst superhero of all time. Mm-hmm.
You know what? That could be a superhero.
It could be.
Because you can go around and zap it.
Mm-hmm. Give people some fancy hair.
There you go.
All right. I'd be up for that.
That would be hot.
So this one doesn't really have much of a subplot. It's all basically the plot is
the wedding,
just about the wedding. So Dorothy's daughter comes back. She's marrying a doctor, but not a real doctor.
Not a real doctor.
According to Sophia.
No. He's a podiatrist.
Well, what's wrong with being a podiatrist?
I know, because I need these dogs looked at.
Have you ever gone to a podiatrist?
I have.
Okay. Now let me ask you this.
Okay.
When you made the appointment for the podiatrist, were you thinking, all right, I'm officially old now?
You know what? No.
Oh, because I did. When I had to go to the podiatrist, I was like, all right, I'm an officially old person because, young people aren't going to the podiatrist.
But you know what? I do not consider myself. I figure I'm ageless.
But you are. Well, we both are.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, when I went, it was actually a long, long time. Like my mom actually made the appointment. Like back in the day.
So no wonder you
because
didn't feel like an
I
old
used
person.
to walk on my toes.
Oh.
When I was younger.
Because you wanted to be a ballerina?
No, I don't think so. Nah.
Vicki, if someone asked you that question.
I didn't want to be a gymnast.
Oh, well, there you go.
For like a month. But then when I saw all the stuff they had to do, I was like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But I used to walk on my tiptoes
and
I didn't know it. And I always used to complain that my feet hurt.
Right. And
my mom was like, okay, I'm going to take you to the doctor. So I went to a podiatrist and he told me to walk. And he was like, she walks on her toes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. So that's why he told me, heel, toe. I'm demonstrating this with my hands.
So this means that your mom never taught you how to walk.
Basically. Or I just said, forget you, lady. I'm doing what I want to do.
I gotcha.
It had hurt feet.
Well,
not a good look.
So it was almost like you were training yourself to walk in high heels at a young age.
Yeah, and you know what? I used to wear heels. I can't wear them anymore.
No?
No, I'm strictly a flats person.
Yeah.
I have to. Because they jacked my feet up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Can't
do it, people.
Especially when you see like a dancer or a drag queen that knows how to do stuff in heels.
Listen,
you're like, wow, that's impressive.
They're like 5-6 inch heels.
Yeah.
Now my sister, she's 5'11".
Mm-hmm.
She will not be caught dead in a heel less than 4 inches.
Yeah, so she wants to be.
She'll be
always
like
wants to be the tallest lady in the room.
She'll be like 6'3", 6'5".
Awesome.
And she doesn't care.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can you look down? I'm not looking. It hurts my neck.
But I don't think anyone would actually, like how they're kind of like, sort of like Dorothy almost seems disappointed when she finds out that her future son-in-law is a podiatrist.
Yeah, she did. I'm like what?
They make still a lot of money.
I'm saying he's a doctor.
They make more money. Specialists make more money.
But they just, Sophia, I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
Because Sophia just dogged him.
Yeah. Well, and if they wanted to really make it a funnier joke, they should have said like he was, a proctologist or something.
But they make money too, don't
I
they?
know, but I'm just saying butts are funnier than feet.
Yeah, butts are fun. Yeah.
I mean, that's just like comedy 101.
Or they could have been like, oh, that's a smelly situation.
Oh,
boom, boom. You know what?
Either way, it would have been podiatrist or podiatrist.
That's
proctologist. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what? Y'all hit me up if you need comic relief. I got you.
Well, I always do. That's why you're here, lady.
There you go.
But yeah, this one only really has that main plot of
him coming
to the wedding. And it's interesting that, like, who on earth plans a wedding in what, like 2 days, 3 days, whatever it is?
It was a short amount of time.
And
shotgun. I'm like, was she pregnant?
I especially like when they call Stan to like invite him to the wedding.
Yes.
And she says, "Oh, I'm giving she's getting married. I'm giving her a little wedding.
Yeah.
Can you in a few days? Can you come?" There's no details. They don't say this day. He's like, "Oh yeah, I can come."
Right.
But his new lady.
Yeah, she can't come. She goes, oh, so bad. So
Some
sad.
sort of tanning bed accident.
Yes.
I like that. They leave it open.
Because she was probably like 20.
Now, I know looking at me, this will surprise you, but I've never gone tanning.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like the whitest white person on earth. I always say I'm so white on blue.
No.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Tanning bed, it looks so artificial.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for anyone that tans out there. They may have new techniques now that I don't know about.
You can do it that it won't, but for the most part, some of the people, they get addicted to it.
Oh my gosh, it just looks so artificial.
Yeah, they look a little leathery after a
while. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I went to high school with a girl that used to tan all the time.
Uh-huh.
It was not cute.
No.
I was like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with your skin?
Oh, man.
Yeah, but that's it.
That's all it was.
Yeah, but
Nasty.
hey, tan on, people, tan on.
Mm-hmm.
I might surprise you. I've never been tanning.
That does surprise me. I mean,
I'm just saying,
you have such a beautiful base coat.
That's what I'm saying. The glow, the natural caramely glow that I have is God given.
My Nick goes tanning. He goes to the tanning beds,
Does he?
and he's a brown guy, so you know.
I know, but I would not. Is that why he's just so gooey looking and
gooey looking,
gooey like caramely?
Yes,
that gooey didn't come out right.
He doesn't go all the time, but yeah, he has.
But Nick has good skin, though.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Yeah, he's a handsome man.
He is.
He is.
As you.
Aw, thanks.
You're welcome.
So, speaking of men's, in this in this episode, I like whenever Dorothy says to Blanche, have you ever, she's complaining about Stan always pissing her off.
Yeah.
She's like, have you ever met a man that can just push all of your buttons?
Oh, and there she goes.
Blanche is like, just once. He was a Cabana boy in Pensacola. And she gets a little wistful for a moment.
Yes, she does. Yeah. She loses it. Mm-hmm. I love those scenes where she like goes off into her own world.
Her own little like.
Yeah, the backstory. She's just like, the dream sequence comes in. Well,
she does that a second time in this episode because there's the joke about she tells she tells Rose that she has to stick on Dorothy like a tight shirt on a sweaty farmhand. That's very specific.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. She is Blanche, she gets it in. And very descriptive.
As often as she can.
Yes,
as
she
we
does.
learn. But not in this episode.
No. It was all Dorothy.
It's all Dorothy and the
kids. I felt bad for Dorothy later on in the... She had the little sulk a little. She was just...
Well, it's hard. I mean, have you ever had someone break up with you in a really shitty way?
I did.
Yeah, let's hear about it.
Yeah. You know what? And this is the thing. Okay, let's I'm about to give y'all some truth, people. I'm about to give you the truth.
All right.
But no, this is a person that a guy that I really liked, and I didn't know that we broke up.
Oh.
I didn't know, because, we're talking and stuff, and then he's like, well, remember, I'm like, you ain't tell me.
Wait, he acted like he had told you that you guys had broken up?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, he did.
No.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-mm.
And I was like, and we're talking, and I'm like, what? Yeah, it was bad. I felt bad.
Well, I was going to say, what did you say to him right at that point then?
At that point, I'm like, I literally was like, what are you talking about? And then he's like, talking to me like, we had that conversation. I'm like, no, maybe that was your other girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah. And then that was it.
Yeah. Oh.
I was like,
that is bad.
And he had the nerve to call me.
No.
I was like, ignore.
Yeah. No.
Don't call me.
No. I had a boyfriend break up with me via email one time.
No, he didn't.
And he signed it, regards. It's just like, regards, Tim. And
Tim.
When I told one of my good friends that at the time, he had the best response of anyone. He's like, not even best regards.
Thank you, just regards. You can't even give your best regards.
Nope,
you just give me regards.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. So,
not email.
But at least he did it himself. I assume
That's
he
true.
wrote that email himself. But maybe like Dorothy, like Stan had his lawyer contact Dorothy.
Right.
Maybe my ex had his lawyer draft that, and that's why it sounded so formal at the end. Regards.
Wow. But you know, that's if people don't have the balls.
Yeah.
To step up. Like Stan didn't have any balls to me. Stan was just
no.
icky.
Well, no, that's totally Anytime you've had any kind of significant relationship with someone, you can't ever do it anything other than face to face. You owe anybody that. Unless you're in physical danger for yourself.
Right.
That's the only reason not to.
Right.
But otherwise, I would say, unless, like if you've gone on like a couple of dates with someone and it's not working out, that's fine. Break up via text. But otherwise,
no. You deserve.
If you've been seeing, I don't know that there's
face-to-face.
If there's a cutoff, but I would say even a few months. If you've been seeing someone a few months, they probably.
I said 3, at least 3.
3 months. All right.
You owe me.
All right.
You owe me to say, hey, you know what?
No.
Because I would rather, the kind of person I am, just tell me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go crazy.
Okay, I promise. If we ever break up, I'll break up to you.
Yeah, do that. Tell me face to face. Now I might, fall out, but I'll get over it eventually. I'll be sitting outside your door for a while though.
So hey, you're not the first person to threaten to stalk me.
No, that's right.
This one, I found it interesting that when they're planning this wedding in like 3 days, that it's Rose is the one that steps up for the catering. She's like, no, I can cater, as opposed to Sophia. Sophia does all the cooking in the show. Sophia
ain't making nothing. Sophia like this, y'all taking too long. But
it appears that the only thing that Rose either made or the only thing she cares about are the cheese balls.
Right.
Yeah.
She said who's eating the cheese balls?
I think she refers to Sophia as pilfering. She's pilfering the cheese balls. It's like Pee-wee's Playhouse, whenever there's like the word of the day. The word of the day should be pilfer. But you're never going to get to yell and scream because no one ever actually uses the word pilfer in conversation.
Back in maybe medieval times.
Yeah. Pilfer.
Who pilfered?
I think, pilfer sounds like a terrible child's name too. Like he would be like the villainous kid in like an old like Little Rascal cartoon or something.
Yeah. Or in the movie Children of the Corn.
Oh yeah.
Pilfer.
Yeah, you're right. It also sounds like a little old Englishy. I'll give you that. Mm-hmm.
Is a demonic child.
It does sound like it could be.
It does.
So, cheese balls. I want to talk about cheese balls for a minute.
Yes.
Have you made your own vegan cheese balls, like as an appetizer-y kind of thing? Have you ever done that? Have you ever made one?
No, I haven't. Well, no, I'm lying. Well, I had like a stuffed mushroom.
Okay.
That I actually made my own cream cheese.
Okay.
And stuffed the mushroom with it. Mm-hmm. But I've never made a cheese ball, but now I'm very interested.
I was at a friend's party last night, and someone had brought a vegan cheese ball, and she wanted to make sure that I tried it because now apparently everyone wants my opinion. Some girl that I don't even know comes up to me at the party. She's like, "Are you the vegan chef expert?" And to which I said, "Well, I am." I said, "I don't know." I said. I said,
Why did I see you going? I don't know.
I said, I guess if that's how someone said, sure. So then she proceeded to ask me all these questions. But that isn't even the same woman that made the vegan cheese ball. It was not a vegan event, but there was a lot of vegan food there. Right. It was nice because even like non-vegan people had brought and made vegan things.
Wow.
And made an extra effort. So it was very nice.
Wow, that was nice.
So it was nice. But so this young woman had made a vegan cheese ball, and it looked like just your big old Pepperidge Farm kind of cheese ball rolled in nuts that would have killed you.
Yes.
But it was she just made it using Daiya cheese, the block cheese. Okay. She just basically shredded the Daiya cheese and used vegan cream cheese and made it and then just rolled it. So it was like the easiest thing. It worked. It was tasted good. Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. And
did you give her your expert vegan chef approval?
I said, "Oh, it tastes good," because it did. It tasted good. And I used to make again one that would have killed you because it was all nuts. Yeah. Like it was one of those kind of things. I haven't, but I lost that recipe. It wasn't my recipe. It was something I made, and I have no idea where it was, but it was really good, and it did end up tasting just like one of those Pepperidge Farm, kind of things that you would spread on a cracker. So that was good.
Now I want to try one.
Yeah.
Like the big.
Yeah.
But that's interesting with the Daya cheese, the cream cheese. I would never think.
Yeah. So I think she uses. So let's talk about vegan cream cheeses for a moment, because I've been doing a lot of things lately using cream cheese, including a vegan pumpkin cheesecake that I'll be posting the same day that this episode goes on there. I'll have that as my post on Instagram that day, so you can see finally an actual vegan cheesecake made by the people that are hosting a show called Vegan Cheesecake.
What? I know, right?
So I find, for me, the one that I like the best is still Tofudi's cream cheese. I think it's the best one. Yeah,
Tofudi does, because Daya kind of has like an aftertaste.
And I think the texture of it's almost like it's filmy in your mouth. I'm not too crazy. I like other Daya products, but not their cream cheese so much. Yeah.
And Tofudi is, they do have a good cream cheese.
Best one. I haven't tried, I'm sure there's other ones out there now. And I think the one that she used, maybe it was the other girl that was talking to me. I think she used sour cream from Aldi's. Like Aldi's has a vegan sour cream now, apparently. So I haven't tried that yet, but
this is so bad, because what's the difference between that and I don't know.
You just don't like Aldi's? What?
It's probably, I mean, you know what? I'm funny about off-name brand stuff.
Well, can I just tell you
about... You can't educate me.
All right, so Aldi's, owned by the same people that own Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's, right.
So, and they are actually... I don't think they're there yet, but they're working their way towards being the first all-organic grocery store in the U.S.
They are.
Aldi's, like a national one. So they have rebranded themselves and done an amazing job lately of all of their things. I mean, I used to be the same way. Like, I would go in there and I'm like, no.
Right.
But now I've completely changed my opinion of them.
Yeah.
And even the Beyond Meat burgers, they have the Beyond Meat burgers there for the best price you can get anywhere.
Really?
$4.49 for the 2-pack.
Shut up.
And if you get the $1 coupon that you print off online, $3.49.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally half price from what you're paying at Whole Foods and other places. So
you're convincing me.
So I mean, and their produce is usually pretty good. So I don't have a problem with Aldi's anymore. I used to have a chip on my shoulder about it, like you, but now,
I know.
But I have not tried their. I think I've bought some of their vegan meatballs and their vegan like mozzarella cheese.
So they have a lot of vegan products.
They have a lot of vegan products now.
Okay.
I have a friend,
because Trader Joe's.
Yeah. They have a lot in there. So they're coming along.
All right, Aldi's, hit us up for a sponsorship. I'm just saying.
All right, we'll do it.
I'm just saying.
We are for sale.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
There's not a lot I want to do.
That's true. Me neither. There's some things.
Yeah. Well... depending on the price.
There you go.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Everybody has a price.
Everybody.
But the point of this was cheese balls.
Yes,
and
it was.
Vegan cream cheese. So we both agree that Tofudi is the best
Tofudi does have some of the best tasting vegan cream cheese.
Yeah.
Now, I've made cream cheese, like I was saying before. And
what was your basic process of that? Because I've never made mine, because I'm always like, theirs is so delicious. Why am I going to make my own?
So I actually took the soy milk.
Okay.
And boiled the soy milk to get the skim on the top.
Wow.
And I just kept doing that, collecting that. And then I put in a cheesecloth.
Jeez.
And drained it.
That is commitment.
It is. And I was irritated. I'm going to tell you this. Because if it takes me longer than maybe 2 or 3 hours, I'm going to get irritated. And I should have thought it out.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought it was just going to be like, I'll do this better than boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. No.
Took too long, people. But the outcome
was
very good.
Okay. So it was worth the effort.
It was worth the effort.
It turned out good, because had you made that and it was gross, bad, you would have been
I would have been
not
very
happy.
Upset.
Yeah.
But it did. It came out really good.
Mm-hmm.
So that maybe I'll do have a step by step.
Yeah.
Of that, because the thing is, it is kind of an easy process. It just takes
time consuming. Sure.
Yes. But it was worth it.
I tend to like it more instant gratification. Like, that's why I haven't made my own vegan cheeses, because I can't plan that far ahead. Like, I want to eat it now. I don't want to wait 3 weeks and eat it.
Thank you.
Although I've been one of my Instagram friends that I follow, the Hungry Chickpea. At Hungry Chickpea, she's in New York, and she just made some vegan cheeses, and it made me want, to try to do that. And
and I would love to try vegan cheeses, but I'd have to find the nut-free vegan cheese,
right?
Yeah. And then plus, I cannot eat. I don't know if they put it in there. The agar. Agar.
You don't like? Yeah.
I can't eat it. Because
how would you even know it's there though?
Because
does it actually make you? It's one of the things you have an allergy.
Sick.
That's right. Yeah. I forgot
and
about that.
I mean, because I was like, oh, that's like the gel, because I was researching. Oh, it's like gelatin. That's awesome. I'm gonna do this. Boom, boom, boom. I took a bite of that and almost start swelling up. These doggone allergies.
Well,
I just get sick of them, man.
You will be happy to know that the pumpkin cheesecake that I made,
yes,
I didn't put any of that in there.
I'm very excited.
So you would be, and it's nut free as well, because a lot of vegan cheesecakes have like cashews.
Cashews.
Yeah, nope, not mine.
It's all right.
So you'll be able to enjoy that without dying. So
that's a plus.
Mm-hmm.
It's a plus for me, not to die. Yes, that's awesome. But yeah, the cheesecake, I can't wait to taste that. I too have to make a cheesecake for a client next week.
Oh, you have to make one for an event?
Yes. Well, this is just for her own Thanksgiving family meal. She wants a cheesecake. So I'm making a cheesecake too.
Excellent.
Strawberry. Yes.
Like the cheesecake is going to be strawberry, or is it going to be like a traditional cheesecake with strawberries on top? Because sometimes...
No, it's going to be a strawberry cheesecake.
Excellent.
I'm taking it to another level.
I look forward to hearing how it works out.
Yes.
Now, is that a recipe that you already have, or is it a recipe you have to make up?
I'm making it up.
Okay.
As I go along,
That's
probably.
what I did too. And I was very happy. So I actually took this cheesecake to this party where this person had this cheese ball, and that was kind of my contribution to it.
Yeah.
And so I told everybody, I'm like, this was an experiment. I just made this up. Like,
so in case.
No, let me know.
Right.
I wanted your feedback.
Yes.
Because I want honest opinions. And I didn't know a lot of the people at this thing. So it's not like they were trying to be nice to me.
Right.
And I think that one woman took one bite and she's like, it's perfect. And I'm like, well, could we have a little bit more? Because it's not, I don't think it's perfect.
Right.
But she's like, no, it's amazing. I'm like, okay. And then, so other people liked it. So I guess.
That's awesome.
I don't know that I will probably make one more just to test the recipe.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if
I
it
think
works
you
out.
should really try it and let me have it.
Okay.
Let me taste it.
I actually was hoping to try to get one done today, but that just didn't happen.
That's okay.
No, I had enough other things to do.
Right.
Yeah, because we were talking about before we started recording this week, that's a week before Thanksgiving. So we are both busy making a lot of things for Thanksgiving kind of things to share some recipes, give people some inspiration.
Yes.
So if you check out our Instagram feeds and stuff, we're going to have a lot of ideas for you. Like I'm posting a different thing every day this week. And you can check it out, and you'll have some sides, desserts, entree. I did my. You just had a little taste of it before we started filming.
Oh, so good, people!
I call it a Thanksgiving lasagna, but I have to stop calling it that because when you hear lasagna, you think it's going to be a lasagna,
like pasta.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like phyllo dough with layers of stuffing and vegan turkey and gravy, and so. But it looks like it's like a casserole.
It does. It looks like but you can't call it. It's a Thanksgiving lasagna.
Do you have a better idea what to call it? No, I don't want to call it
layers of goodness because it's good.
How about thankful layers? There you go. Oh,
I love that.
Yeah. So it's pretty good though.
You.
Aw.
But you complete me.
And you also tried. You said you had never had a rutabaga.
Never had a rutabaga, and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm going there, people. Black people don't eat rutabagas. I'm just saying. No, I'm not saying they could. Some of them could. I don't know. This was my first experience with a rutabaga. Girl, parents from the South, they didn't have rutabagas.
No rutabaga.
It was so good. Yeah. And I read about it. It's like a cross between cabbage and a turnip. And I totally got it. It was so good.
Yeah. It was in one of my posts again this week. It actually should already be online. It's the root vegetable mash. So it's got rutabaga, potato, and carrots. So
yummy.
It's I love and a little nutmeg. We were talking about
Listen, I love adding nutmeg to savory dishes.
People don't do it.
You don't, because it's not just for sweet things. And people I'm like, because I add it sometimes to my soups. Just to give it that boom. Or I add it to my Alfredo.
Yeah, that would be really good. Yeah.
And people don't Don't be afraid of. Don't do a lot.
No, it doesn't take much.
Just a little bitty pinch.
This is like a quarter teaspoon of fresh grated nutmeg, not like ground nutmeg.
I'm not that fancy. See, you fancy over. See, that's why he's the vegan chef extraordinaire. No. I'm not that fancy. I'm going straight to the McCormick.
Well, that's fine too, okay. But there's just something about like the fresh
I
ground.
know it is.
It really does.
Now you're gonna make me go and get some fresh.
It's just, I mean, they're just big, kind of giant seed looking things.
Yeah,
and
just
you just grate
a little
it
bit
there.
Okay.
And you do feel fancier when you're doing it.
I have to. Oh, you know what I might do? I might pull that out when I'm at Channel 8 on Thursday.
Oh my God, 100%. Are you doing something that's gonna have?
I'm doing a stuffed sweet potato casserole.
Oh yeah. Then
and at the end, just hit them with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The magic is gonna happen.
There
people.
It is. I'm gonna be watching that. So, yes. You're on. What day are you on? What day are you on? Fox?
Thursday. This Thursday.
Okay. All right. So
8:55-ish.
Okay. So if you're listening to this in real time, make sure you set your VCR. Listen to me. Set your DVR.
Some people still may
have
your
VCR. Sure, set your VCR.
Listen.
I'll have you know I actually watched 3 movies on off of a VCR earlier this week.
That's awesome.
With my best friend Matt, who had just
VCRs. Like, they're gonna make a comeback.
Yeah, no, probably not. They are collectible.
They won't.
The things we were watching were only available in that format. That is why we watched them. But anywho, that's neither here nor there.
Right.
Oh, I feel like there's something else about this episode that we didn't touch on, but maybe not. I don't know. Is there anything else you want to talk? I mean, we've talked about all the big issues. Stan's toupee, breaking up via, lawyer.
Yeah.
That's cowardice.
Yes, coward.
Yeah.
Don't do it. And then Dorothy, she just hurts, man.
The other thing we didn't talk about when we were talking about Thanksgiving food is that yesterday, I was it just yesterday? Yeah, we're recording. Yeah, so it was. You had your Thanksgiving dinner, your big, delicious meal that I got to eat.
I was so happy.
Good, I'm glad. We were all happy to eat it.
Yeah, you know what? This is something about me. I get so nervous.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
When I have those things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, are they going to like it?
Right.
But the thing about it, I put love in it.
Mm-hmm.
I put love in the food.
Well, you had made turkey and gravy, vegan turkey and gravy, and I've never made my own vegan ham. I've never made my own seitan ham.
Okay.
So
the ham,
that was good.
Cheese. Thank you.
Yeah, I like the texture of that. That was very good.
Thank you.
And you had the kale.
Yes.
You had sweet potatoes,
the
green beans,
cheese,
and garlic, and mac and cheese, of course.
Yeah.
That our friend John is obsessed with.
Yes,
he got a special to-go box.
He did get a special to-go box because John is. I mean, hey, he said he didn't have enough food. He needed to,
So in advance of this, I don't know if we told you this. John and I were texting back and forth, and we always kind of joke about which of us is going to eat more.
Okay.
Specifically, usually about desserts, but
right.
He said that he was. I said, "Are you just wearing sweatpants?"
Right.
Then he wrote back that he was having when people have like that stomach stapling surgery.
Oh yeah.
He said he's having the reverse of that done. And then he said. Then I had to counter. I said, "I'm not. I'm just going to show up in a robe.
Yeah,
so
that's
like
it.
I don't have to worry about anything.
So you don't have to worry about anything. Just let it go.
All of those turns out to be lies.
They did, but that's okay.
We were just all wearing jeans.
That's okay,
and it was fine.
Yeah,
but I did not eat myself silly, but I ate a lot, and it was good. It's very yummy.
But I'm so glad.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah, I was very, because it's rare that we can go somewhere, like amongst friends, family, or whatever, and everything on the menu you can eat.
Exactly.
Because you go places and
maybe someday we'll join forces and have a vegan cheesecake fancy dinner for people.
Oh my. That's going to be in the good intentions.
It's going to be right there. I was just
but that's okay.
No, that's an attainable, easy
No,
thing
yeah, it is. It really is. That would be
it's not like we don't cook for people all the time anyway.
Exactly.
Right.
That would joining Wonder Twins.
Oh.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Form of vegan chef expert.
Yeah. There you go.
Which
shape
really,
of turkey seitan.
That question makes it seem like I'm an expert on vegan chefs, which I'm
the
not.
Extraordinary vegan chef.
I do not refer to myself as a chef. So,
really?
No, I'm a cook.
Could.
I'm a cook and I bake. Yeah, but whatever.
Awesome.
If people want to call me that, that's fine.
Right.
All right. So enough humility. Let's wrap this up. Let's talk about where people can find us.
Oh.
Go ahead. You start.
Okay. Hello. It's your girl, Vegan Vicki. And you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at urban_sweetness. What else am I on? I think that's it. And you can check me out on my website, www.urbansweetness.com. And this week, starting tomorrow, I've got 10 days of Thanksgiving recipes that, let's just say, you can send to your family. If you want to cook it, that's cool. But even our non-vegan friends out there, these are things that you can cook for your family for the holidays, not just Thanksgiving,
I do know. That's awesome. So
Yes.
I am, of course, Dave Huffman, Bitchy Vegan Homo. You can find me at bitchyveganhomo.com. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube and Twitter as Bitchy Vegan Homo, on Facebook as BVH Show. And then, of course, the podcast here, we have pages for them now.
Yes.
We have an Instagram account that is Vegan Cheesecake Pod. And then I had been misstating what our Twitter account is because it's too many letters to be Vegan Cheesecake Pod. So it's just Vegan Cheese Pod, which makes it sound like we're just about cheese.
That's okay.
But whatever.
But it'll get the people that want vegan cheese. They'll go there.
Yeah.
Bam. Pod. Pod. D as in Dave.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
And I do finally on my YouTube channel this week as part of my 5 days of recipes. I'm not as ambitious as you. I'm only doing 5 days.
I know. I probably will end up only doing 5, but that's
Best
okay.
intentions.
Yeah, it is.
I've got my latest YouTube video will be up on Friday, which is just in time for Thanksgiving to make the pumpkin whoopie pies.
Ooh.
So there you go. So there'll be a couple of desserts this week coming at you.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening.
Hey,
Vicki.
Hey.
Thanks for being a friend.
Hey, boom, boom, boom.